Hello, loves, and welcome back to Blooming Panic, where we are continuing with Toast's playthrough. Yeah, run through. It's been a little bit, so since I've recorded the last one. But yeah, had a little bit of a low day, so today's beverage is apple cider. And yeah, this will improve my day. Hopefully. Hello. Anyone online? Looks like a smaller crowd today, I'm afraid. Oh, I forgot about Juicy Gamers. Yale? Yo. How was work? A little better today. Oh, nice. Why is that? Only had to work 1 hour late instead of 3 hours. Woo. Guess we take wins when we can. Yup. Lol. Toasty. Yup. What do you do for work? I don't think you ever told me. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Don't really talk about it. Why is that? Well, when people hear what I do, it alienates them a bit. I don't know. Won't judge you, Toasty. Pinky swear. Well, I own a company. A Silicon Valley company, style company. Like a CEO? Yeah, CEO. I feel like you're not saying the entire truth here. I can tell you already see me differently. No, of course not. I've never read a message more unconvincing. Sorry. I kind of see you differently in a good way, though. You work long hours too, right? You used to. Back when I hated myself. To be fair, though, it's a lot easier for me to decide to work fewer hours than for you to do that. Man, being a CEO sounds easy. Uh-huh. Sure. Still, though. Oh, my voice is going, no! You could work less if you just, got a different job. My secretary? I don't remember Toast's kind of thing. Because I know each of them have, like, kind of way they prefer. Sure. Letter spam. I know he gets flustered easily, but I don't know. Change is hard. That is true. I see. Like changing jobs? Yeah. I see. There's a lot of uncertainty when you change jobs, or even when you're English is hard today. Even when your work itself changes, I suppose. Work changing? Yeah, it happens. I can relate, I suppose. Relate how? I'm waiting for the troll that is XYX. Without going into the weeds, my partners would like me to accept the buyout. It's the smartest decision for the company, for our futures, but... Company's important to you? Yeah, really important, actually. Like, it's my baby. Ew. Emotions. Ew. Guess that's the best way to put it, but ew. I built it from the ground up. Using my own algorithms when I was a teenager. So even though I know, even though I know I'll probably agree in the end because it's better all around, it still feels, I don't know, a terrible loss. Yeah, it feels like that. Idiot, don't sell. Howdy. Yellow. I'm JK, sell to me. Oh, sure, you can afford it. Maybe. No, he's not kidding. I am tempted. So wait, sorry, you made an algorithm like an AI. Or, well, I guess that's one term for it, but I kind of hate that buzzword. Oh, so is that wrong? Not necessarily. It was an algorithm. I made it originally for text adventure game I was working on. Oh wow, you made a game? I guess. It's from high school, so it wasn't anything special. Oh, come on, don't sell yourself short. Making games are hard. It's like when a computer gets too warm and the fan starts buzzing. I don't really see it becoming a basis for a company someday. I'm happy where I am now, but I care more about the work than the glory. Sounds almost arrogant. I get what you mean, though. No worries. No worries, bud. So, how did you do it? Well, yes, reveal your secrets. Give them all to me, without giving too much away. It wasn't much more than what everyone else was doing. It was just better than what they were. Lol. Very humble. Look, I don't know how else to put it. Do you still have that old adventure game? Maybe. Why? I want to play it. Yeah. He likes his letter spam. Play? A game I made years ago? Come on, let him try it. Man. Didn't you plug it into the server bot a while ago? I did, didn't I? I'm all-knowing, idiot. So if I just type a command, the bot will start up? Wait. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. The bot is surprisingly simple to plug stuff into, so... I spent like 10 minutes slapping it in there as a function. Wow, you messed around with the server bot? It's not that hard. You're kidding me. I've tried and never lets me in. I had to make my own bots. Your own bots? Hype bot. Lets you in. Hype bot. I knew you weren't as good as... Anyway, change the subject. Let's go, it's time for an adventure. Teenage toaster style. Oh, it's nothing cringy. Please, you've already seen it. Okay. Text traveler. Ooh. Wait, so this is gonna like be a text adventure, that's about it? You embark on a quest to the west, leaving a small village behind. Your small village behind. What is the name of our adventurer? Well, it's close enough, yeah. Yes. I like the music. Welcome on your journey. Don't give them any tips. Me? Help them win? I don't need help, lone wolf. You chose to embark on your journey alone. Oh no! I already messed up. He will react to anything you say. Is the music freaking out? Will react to anything you say now in this channel until you pause the game. How do I pause? If you wish to pause your adventure, you can enter the command /Traveler Oasis. Easy. Okay. So I already messed up. As you prepare to depart the village, you pack 2 larger items in your knapsack. A worn but sturdy hammer and a plain lute wrapped in cloth. You know that there will be danger ahead, but you also know there will be lonely, songless nights as well. The hammer will keep you safe, the music will keep your spirits high. However, you quickly realize that you only can keep 1 item inside your knapsack. Even with the loot wrapped in cloth, the risk is too great that the hammer will damage the loot as you walk. 1 item will have to remain in your arms as you depart. So, we're still bringing both. There's one. The loot, sure. As you draw your loot back from out of your knapsack, idly tuning it as you walk down the path towards the village gates. I sentenced wrong. The comfort of your music keeps you relaxed even though as you feel the stares of the townsfolk. Interesting choice. I bet you're wondering if that was the wrong choice. Don't give anything away! I wasn't going to. Oh, this is fun. You finish packing and leave your past life behind you. Nobody wished you well, walls solemn as I stared after you, silently and apathetically. This town has never been a home for you. So, to the west you went, to the west where there are beaches and sunshine, smiling families, and springtime blossoms. Do I have no family? You do, but like the rest of the village, they've grown silent and still over the years. Where's my rabbit? Oh, there she is. Okay. It's as if a warm blanket was pulled from a sleepy village and was never replaced. Okay. An unbreakable curse. A curse you felt creeping onto your bones on your 16th birthday. And from that day forward, you knew you could not stay. Very edgy writing, Toasty. Please. I did not write most of it, remember? I didn't write most of it, remember? My algorithm took some sample pieces from online forums, some bits from my own writing, which was yeah, okay, it was amateur. It's nothing compared to what it is now. But thanks, I appreciate it. Take the compliments. Let's pause for now. It's getting late. Aw, I was having fun though. It's Traveler Oasis, not Aw, shoot. It's Traveler Oasis. Adventure pause. Resume anytime with the command. Adventure continues. Are gonna be online in Final Fantasy XIV tonight? Oh, he's already offline. Do you two play together? In Final Fantasy XIV? No, definitely not. Well, you just asked if he was going to be online, my dude. Well, we've been, trying to find each other for a few months now in game. It's not been, panning out. Doesn't help that I couldn't get my usual handle in the game. You can't tell each other your usernames? Not with a sensor hanging around. I feel like you could, like, charade that somehow. It's fine, though. Toast, like, lives for stupid challenges like these. I'm sure we'll find each other eventually. Should just log in and play for a bit. It always helps distract me from work things. That and I wish I didn't have to think about. So it's really like your escapism then. Yeah. I log on, play with some friends for a while, then I get to forget who I am. for a while, I'm just someone enjoying the world that someone else made. A world someone put a lot of care into. And all my worries gets to take a comfortable backseat. I see. Feel the same way about Blooming, to be honest. I could tell. Feel the same way about books and video games, too. It matters a lot to you, doesn't it? Yeah, keeps me going. I also think that's why I'm a little nervous about it ending. Because then you won't have that escapism anymore. Well, there's always Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe someday. I'll take what I can get. Sorry, back to Blooming. Used to count the days until the next chapter. Gave me something to look forward to. You want another webcomm? Okay, you want other web novel recommendations? Sure, I guess. Well, that wasn't very enthusiastic. Just tell me you aren't interested, sheesh. Takes a lot more than that to offend me. Sorry, I guess I'm not. Oh, I thought. Oh, but thanks again for showing me your game. They did have some fun with that. Yeah, of course. Thanks for playing it. Even though it's just a silly teenage thing. It's pretty cool for being a silly teenage thing. Thank you. And by the way, ever need someone to vent about work, I'm always around to listen if you need it. Not that you need to tell me specifically. You can vent to anyone. Doesn't have to be me. But if you want it to be me, I'm here. Thank you, that means a lot. I have to go, but talk to you later? Yeah, let's play some more of your game later. Alright. He's sweet. I hear my cat meowing. Oh. You're doing this again. Naked toaster. Okay, so I know this is kind of lame, but well, I was sort of wondering if you wanted to play more of that adventure game. Yeah, I'm all for it. You might make some progress. I don't be mean to him. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. Okay. There you go, Shadow. Have more spots. No, you haven't. Have you? Don't answer that. Just let me, jump right in. Wait, I have a question about last time. That description of the hometown being lifeless and cold. Did it come from your writing, or... I wouldn't put too much weight onto it. I think it's from my stuff, but it's hard to remember at this point. It's just very moody back then, you know? How so? Don't know if it's worth getting into it. It's worth it if you want. I'm always here to listen. You sure? Yeah. Boop. Oh, missed. Yeah. Okay, well. I was left to my own devices most of the time growing up, which was good and bad. But overall, it was just lonely. I'm not broken up about this stuff anymore, don't worry. But back when I was a teenager and definitely going through it, it did lead to me to try out programming to fill out my time, and it led me to where I am now, so I appreciate it in a way. And and that's why you're so attached to this algorithm, like you mentioned yesterday? Yeah, it saved me. So giving up is really hard. But yeah, anyway, can't live from the past, right? I understand. I'm sure it'll turn out alright. Thanks. Hope so too. But anyway, it's time for more Adventure Continues. Adventure, intrigue, wild romance, and tragic ends. Sweet. Last time we met, our adventurer Miss Fortune had left the village to find happiness to the west. Nobody bade them farewell, but did not bother our hero much. They had much brighter shores in their mind. Now, we continue. The path ahead is relatively straightforward. Some would argue even the compass the hero carries is unnecessary. You trek across the dusty plains alone for 3 days and 3 nights until you're met with a grove of towering oak trees. Going through the grove is the fastest way to reach the smallest settlement on the side, which you do need to do since you're running out of light and food and water. You take a couple deep breaths and steady your nerves and march into the woods. It's time. No more delay. I'm bad at narrating. I'm sorry. Far down the path, you make out a tall, lean figure. They're positioned on a narrow part of the path between 2 trees, still and unmoving. You swallow. This part of the grove is particularly brambly, so there's no out path you can take, and faint chattering noises in the trees leave you less than eager to linger for too long. You put one foot in front of the other and approach. As you near them, you realize it's a tall elf with sunken eyes and long hair. He stares down at you coldly. Ooh, interesting. What do you mean? Traveler Oasis. Just so the bot doesn't start reacting to you. So, it's sort of a random chance who you see first. And the elf is pretty rare to encounter. Oh, lucky me then. I don't think it's gonna be lucky. Maybe? Maybe? It's either gonna go great or wrong. You'll see. Adventure continues. What do you want? How do you reply? I want to pass, please. Ooh, please. He rolls his eyes and stares down the path again, ignoring your presence. I see what you mean, Toasty. Please, just for one moment. I just need to get over to the other side of the grove. Do I look like... Find another way around. As we know, that is fruitless. Either you turn back and convince yourself to make room, but the odds of convincing him are reasonably low. Play my lute to pass the time. Excellent choice. Doesn't matter if I don't know how to play the lute IRL. I mean, I don't think it does. If it mattered, I would have failed this 1,000 times. Do you play any instruments at all? I do, actually. I play many. I play piano, guitar, ukulele, percussion, a few percussion instruments. I do wish I learned when I was younger. Young me was stupid to turn down lessons. Resigned to the fact that you won't be able to strong-arm your way past him, you sit on the 4th floor and string your lute forwards. The elf ignores you and continues to stare down the path. You take your time tuning the instruments. You're in no rush after all. Pluck one string, tune the next. It's not tuned. Go back. Huh? You go back to the last string and play the tune. Tune it again, and the elf taps his foot impatiently. Wrong, wrong, give it here. After casting an anxious glance down the forest path, he mutters something to himself and sits on the ground before you, arms outstretched. You pass your instrument to the elf, and he cradles it gently in his arms. I am a pacifist. I shall not fight. He leans forward over the strings, bringing his ear close to the lute as he gingerly plucks each string. With the softest of turns, he perfectly tunes each and every string before handing it back to you with a sigh. There, now my ears won't start bleeding. Thank you? Sure. He quickly stands and steadies his eyes back down the path, exactly as it did before. What are you looking at? I'm waiting for someone. He seems a little guarded. Best not to push him on this. Still, you wonder what circumstances led him to staring so intently and waiting on the specific spot. Was his friend whisked away by some magical being? Is he unable to leave due to a curse? As if he can hear your mind churning, the elf sighs and steps back. Just go, it doesn't matter. The story is not as interesting or nice as anything you're dreaming up, I'm sure. Surprised, you nod and thanks and carry past him, his steps back into place behind you, and you can hear a low hum from him in the forest as you head down the path. Ooh, you got past him on your first try. Very nice job. What is happening? Oh, Night Owl, finally free! Let's pause. Looks like someone has some good news. Let's pause with that, yeah? Sure. Adventure pause, resume at any time. Easy, that elf didn't trip me up for 1 second. Really? Oh yeah, he tried to climb a tree or something once with that. That's not even an option, bud. We can play more later if you'd like. Yeah, I'd like that. Shadow, don't go eat the rabbit's food. Okay. Let's go to the general. Aren't you glad you're studied? Night Owl, you took your exam? He sure did. We both did, actually. Oh, does that mean you can get to graduate soon? Yeah. Woo. Good ending for Night Owl. Congrats. Woo. Thank you. No problem. Happy, happy, happy. Ooh. I'm so happy I'll never have to take an exam ever again. Oh no, Onion, I forgot. You haven't been around lately. Did I miss something? What's going on? There's a notice in the Blooming Panic channel. Okay, I'll go check it out. Let us know when you finish reading. It's so sad. Yeah. Very unfortunate. I wish there was something we could do about it. Okay, what the hell? Permanent hiatus? Yep. So is the server a goner then? Don't say that. Maybe? I've been thinking and... we might be able to do something? What do you mean? So, I don't know if I ever told you this, but... I didn't read Bloomic until after I joined the server. Is this really an appropriate time? I really hadn't read Bloomic at the time. Then how did you find the server? I was emailed a download link. Emailed? What?
You're lying.
I'm not. Why would someone send you a link directly? I'm not sure, but... I had read something similar to Bloomic by the time that email showed up. Something similar? I promise this isn't... I'd read some series and weird tropes online called Blooming Panini. Blooming Panini. Huh? I swear I'm not lying. I'm going to believe that. You aren't going to get me that easily. Ugh, listen. It had a lot of the same characters, but they were all, Italian and Quest. 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 Look, hold on, I'll sketch him out. No way. He's gonna have like little Mario mustaches. I'd actually expect this level of idiocy from XYX. He served off on you too much, Toaster. Personally, I'm interested. I am as well. I'm sure these are gonna be some fascinating images. Okay, look. That's not what I expected. I didn't. Okay, that's not what I. Is that Damien as a carbonara? Oh, Lola is such a cute tiramisu.
Toaster, you're on thin ice.
Thank God. Can you call right now? Yeah, sure. Okay. You know where I'll be.
Hey, thanks for joining.
You're actually smiling when we join.
I know that was a little weird, but I really am telling the truth. Like I told you a few days ago, I really did read something else prior to Blooming Panic. It was just, well, as you can see, it was something a little weirder than Blooming Panic.
Only a little weirder.
Okay, maybe a lot weirder. You want to know the most fucked part of it?
Sure.
You know how in Bloomik, Lola's going through that weird plant transformation?
Sure.
In Bloonini, she's molding. Pretty gross, huh?
Yep. That's so much darker than...
Why's that?
She's rotting away instead of transforming. It's actually really sad.
Huh.
Just killed the
It
vibe.
is pretty dark, now that I think about it. I suppose how you'd expect. She vanished. Yeah, I mean, we aren't sure how Bloomik was supposed to end, but it felt like it wasn't going to be that tragic. Anyway, I managed to find those short stories again. It looks like they were all written prior to the first chapter of Bloomik.
So the author just likes to reuse
That's my
characters?
guess. It had some similar plot points though, which was odd. Like Nathaniel snapping at Lola.
Maybe they're trying to perfect the
Yeah.
craft.
Maybe they wanted to see which story style fit the characters better.
Okay. Italian food or urban fantasy?
Apparently a difficult choice for the author.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep digging though. If I'm lucky, the author dropped some sort of hint or accidental clue as to who they are. Or maybe there's another alternate version of the story out there that will have even more clues.
Coolio. This does seem like a lot of work. Do you have the time for that?
To be completely honest, not really. Really digging into my raid hours. But this is important to you, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, the bean.
Does that make you uncomfortable? I don't mean anything by it.
I'd appreciate it.
Sweet? It's nothing. I just know what it feels like to be losing something you care about, you know? No problem.
Thanks, Toasty. Oh.
I'll do my best to find out who the author is. I promise.
Not to suddenly change topic, but did you mention you mentioning Nathaniel had me
About
thinking.
what?
You're the only one on the server who really likes him, huh?
Actually, until recently, Onion Thief was a fan too.
Ooh, what happened?
Sure was, but, I mean, you saw. Onion Thief can't stand humans with flaws.
Oof.
I'm sure that's what he meant, though. I've always liked Nathaniel, even in Blooming Panini when he was just a bowl of delicious risotto.
Sort of has a similar vibe as the elf from the adventure game.
That angry elf? No, he doesn't. Nathaniel is very calm and polite. You just have his recent outburst on your mind. Tisk tisk. But for the record, I like that angry elf as well. One of my favorite encounters. Well, maybe you'll get to see more of him. I think he shows up in a few other branches. But anyway, just like Nathaniel, I like how believable he is.
Mm-hmm. Nathaniel?
He's the most realistic character, personality-wise.
Maybe he's just the one you relate to the
Well,
most.
I'd like to think I wouldn't yell at my partner like that. But I can empathize with the feeling of cracking. No, I'm not dating anyone. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That just slipped out. I don't know why I said that. Ignore that.
So how would you treat a partner?
I'd like to believe I'd treat them pretty well, I guess.
That's always
I've
good.
always been a sort of giver in past relationships. I like giving gifts and pampering the other.
Oh, whoopsie. So your love language is giving gifts.
Love language?
I did not mean to
Yeah.
skip that, sorry.
Sure, probably. What about you? Yeah, in previous relationships. I guess I know you've dated at least one asshole before. Was he the only one?
I don't know for...
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you got to experience some hopefully better people. So, yeah.
Okay, I need to stop touching my mouse pad accidentally. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. That's not something... Like, I don't know both on what he would want, and I also don't know for myself. I don't know. I'm gonna just boop, boop, just in case.
I see. Not something I totally understand, but to each their own.
What is the other? Okay, I want to see. Load. Yes. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
That was
You're very honest.
that was a strong reaction.
Really? I'm glad someone else gets it. There's really nothing like seeing your partner's face light up when they receive something special. I feel like I learned some fun things about you today. You're pretty interesting.
Oh.
Those are cozy. I can see that. Yeah, you seem like the kind of person to really want to support whoever they're with.
Oh, you like that? Oh, my voice. Oh. Okay. This shouldn't be as hard of a question as it is. Okay,
I'm glad someone else gets it.
Gypsy, stop attacking your cat!
Really nothing like
Stop
seeing
it!
your partner's face light up when they receive
Stop
something
it!
special.
No, stop! Stop attacking the cat!
feel like I learned some fun things about you today. You're pretty interesting.
Me? Little
Of
me?
course. The person who refuses to leave a backbreaking job and tries to extract bits of happiness from an online story. I think they're pretty intriguing.
No.
It's getting late. You have a long day tomorrow, right? Me too, you know? But tomorrow, you would be upset if you stayed up any later. Talk to you later. Good night.
I like toast. I think toast is my favorite. I know I said that about XYX. But toast, man. Anyway, I need to deal with the fact that my rabbit is attacking my cat. So, yeah. Sorry for that chaos. Hope I can cut that out. And see you guys later. Have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, day, wherever it is, and toodles.